Hi friends, welcome to another lesson. We're continuing on with the continents, learning all about our world and being explorers. But before we get into it, Ms. G just wants to say today will definitely be shout outs, so no worries, okay? Stay tuned. But let's get into our lesson first and let's go over what is happening, okay? So we are going to go over what is happening in Asia. That is today's lesson. That's the question we're going to be thinking about. So in Module 4, that's where we are, the continents. The big question is called the essential question. The big question we will be thinking about is what makes the world fascinating? Okay, that's a nice long word. What does fascinating mean? I hope at home you're trying to answer. If you're not sure, that's okay. So fascinating means it grabs your attention. It makes you curious. It makes you want to know more. So whenever you see images like this, you might want to know, oh, where are these kids? What is happening in these pictures? Where are these pictures taking place? What is that? An animal? So that is fascinating. All these things are fascinating about the world, and we are going to learn about it. So now, my friends, let's go over our song for the continents.
North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia, Australia, Antarctica, 7 continents.
Back to the start,
North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia, Australia, Antarctica.
Now it's time for the first 2 starting Now the first thing you want to bring to this class is that a continent is a large landmass surrounded by great big bodies of water called oceans and sea. So why don't we start with North America, made of Mexico, United States, and Canada. Then we can move south past the equator to South America, where the heat is greater. And speaking of heat, the next continent is blazing is Africa, where the animals are amazing. Next is Europe, and then there's Asia. Together they're the largest landmass because they're neighbors. And we can go to Australia down under, where the Sydney Opera House is a known world wonder. And last is Antarctica, down at the bottom. The whole thing is frozen like Elsa and Anna.
North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia, Australia, Antarctica, 7 continents.
Back to the starting
North America, South America, Africa, Europe, and Asia, Australia, Antarctica.
Now it's time for us to depart,
Okay, so you heard 7 continents. What are 7 continents again? Or what are continents? Continents are those large land masses, right? Those green and the brown and green area in the Earth planet planet photo. So we have 7 different continents. Here they are. So they're the large land pieces in our map. Now, which one do we live in? Miss G kind of mentioned before. We live in North America. Now, why is this called North America and this called South America? What does North and South mean? I hope my friends are answering at home, but I hope this video also helps answer the question, what does North and South mean?
Let's learn the directions: north, south, east, and west. North, south, east, west. North, south, east, west. It's helpful to know how to read a compass or how to use a GPS because they show or tell you which way you're going. Knowing north, south, east, and west helps us when we drive, when we're reading a map, when we're giving directions, and when we're learning about the world. Here's a tip to remember north, south, east, and west. Never eat soggy waffles. Or never eat slimy worms. Ew. Now let's practice finding north, south, east, and west on a map. Which way is north? That's right. Which way is south? You're right. Which way is east? That's right. Which way is west? You're right. Awesome job! Remember to like, subscribe, and comment below.
So, as you saw, friends, north is up, south is down. So that's why we live in North America, right? Because it's up and South America is down. But we, friends, are now traveling to the new continent of Asia. Miss G just wanted to explain why these are called North and South, but we're going back to Asia. We are on our way. Now, thinking, friends, of Asia, remembering what we did yesterday, and also remembering texts like this, right? What are text features? Well, Miss G is going to help you out. If you remember from our text transportation then and now, some of the text features were the photos, right? There was also something called the bold words. You see, they look a little different from the rest of the page. What else was a text feature? We also had something in the glossary, right? Remember that word, glossary? And it had the pictures of everything that we saw in the book, and it explained things. So text features explain what's happening in our text. So that's what we're going to examine in our text now. We're going to figure out what are the text features in Asia. People of Asia. Most of the world's people live in Asia. Some live in busy cities. Now, looking at this, friends, I want you to think of something. There's a new text feature that we will learn today, and it's called a heading. Can you repeat after Miss G? Heading. Headings are in text to teach you what the topic will be about. It introduces readers to different topics. So where do you think the heading is on this page? It's telling us what the topic will be about. Might be a little tricky, and that's okay. Bum, bum, bum. There you go. That is the heading of our page. Now, looking at that, how did you know that was the heading? Well, it's blue, right? It's bigger. The text is different. Kind of like when the text was different in transportation then and now, the bolded words, these are different too. But they're much bigger than the rest of the page. So they give off that it's more of a heading. Also, I think it's a heading because it's telling me what kind of information will be next. It says people of Asia, and since it says people of Asia, I think everything here will be about the people of Asia, right? And that's what it's going to be about. So that's another reason why I know it's the heading, right? Many people work in modern factories. Most of the world's computer parts are made in Asia. Again, here's that word people. It's still talking about the people of Asia. Other people live in villages. They grow rice on farms. Most of the world's rice is from Asia. Again, we're talking about that word people. So this heading told us that the next few pages will be about people, the people of Asia. Now, headings can also be the main topic, right? Main topic means what the story's mostly about. So, for this part of the story, this part here, it was mostly about the people of Asia, right? That was the main topic of this section because every other page after talked about the people of Asia. Now, looking at this page, where do you think the main topic is? Bing, bing, bing. It's where the heading is, right? Because they're basically the same thing. You can tell because it's blue, because it's bigger. So that's how you know that it's the main topic. Now, I didn't even have to read it for you guys to figure out the main topic. Now, let's continue from the main topic. Asia has monsoons. They are strong winds in summer. Monsoons bring heavy rains. Now, after we know the main topic, there's something else in the story that can help us understand the main topic. Who remembers what the word is? Ooh, I hope you're calling it out at home. It is key details. They help us understand what the main topic was about. So we're back to class. We have it up. And Miss G is asking, what is a monsoon? Miss G mentioned that in the words. What is a monsoon? And how do you know? It's a big storm. Awesome answer. That is true. A monsoon is a big storm. But how? How do you know that? I see children running through the rain in the picture. True. So that picture helped us, that key detail helped us with understanding the monsoon. What else? I heard the words strong winds. So in the words it says strong wind, and in the picture it shows them raining. So that's how you know it's a big storm. So now my question is, what key detail did you hear on this page about Asia's wild weather? So the title, the main topic was wild weather, and what was the key detail? In like 2 words, 3 words, what was the key detail? You don't have to say like, I see children running. Just tell me what the key detail was. Asia has monsoons. Beautiful. Great job. That is the key detail. That's showing us what wild weather Asia has. Asia has monsoons. Good job. So we're going to continue looking for the key details and the main topic, okay, friends? Some parts of Asia have cold, snowy winters. So now we're back to that. Some parts of Asia have cold and snowy winters. What key detail did you hear on this part of our story? This page about Asia's wild weather. Asia has snow. Beautiful. How did you know that? You saw it in the pictures, you heard it in the words. In the winter, it is cold and snowing. Beautiful. So that's the key detail. That's something else that's wild about Asia. They have some cold and snowy winters. Good job, friends. So let's keep looking for those main topics and key details. Notice that this page didn't have the main topic on top. Didn't have a heading. It was just the details. So when you think of this, what is this called again? I hope you're calling out heading or main topic, right? When you think of this, I want you also thinking about what this part is in our story, and that's called the key details. So, to make it even easier, you can tell it's the main topic because it's blue and it's bigger, and you can tell these are the key details because when Miss G reads it, they explain. But I also want you thinking about this. So we have this man here, right? And I want you at home thinking about your own body. At top, that's your main topic. On the top is where the heading will be, right? So that's always the top. That's like your heading. That's your heading, and that's the main topic. So main topic's always on top, and then we have our key details, and those key details are your body. They're the rest of it, right? So the main topic is on top. The rest of it will be the key details. So now that we know how to look at this page, I want my friends answering at home, which part is which? Is this the main topic or is this a key detail? Amazing animals. Asia has lots of rare animals. Giant pandas live in Asia. Their favorite food is bamboo. So which part's the main topic, friends? Ding, 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 it's the top. And where are our key details? There you go. That's the bottom. That's the body. So there we go. This part is explaining about amazing animals in Asia. Bengal tigers live in Asia's forests. Tigers are good hunters and like to swim. So is this the main topic, friends, or is this a key detail? Ding, ding, ding. It's a key detail. It's telling us about it's telling us about amazing animals in Asia, okay? Let's see. Ooh, up next we have wild places. Asia has forests. Some have many trees. Other forests grow bamboo plants. Where's our main topic? Bum, 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 on top. Very good. And where's our key detail? On the bottom. Nice. Now we're talking about Asia's wild places. Wild means untamed, means a little crazy. It means something that we did not fix or that we did not make. So wild is just something that is in nature, right? Asia has deserts. The Gobi Desert is dry. Wind blows the sand dunes and makes dunes. Wind blows the sand and makes dunes. Is this a key detail or a heading? It's a key detail. It's explaining how Asia has a wild place, right? Okay, up next. Mount Everest is in Asia. It is the tallest mountain on Earth. It is one of the many things that make Asia such a unique continent. What is this again, friends? Ding, ding, ding. It is a key detail telling us about Asia's wild places. This is the highest mountain in the world. Now, modern marvels. The Burj Khalifa in Asia is the world's tallest building. It has 160 floors. The building took almost 6 years to build. It is made of steel, concrete, and glass. Some people live in Burj Khalifa, others work in the offices. So by now we should know it looks a little different this time, but we know that's the main topic because it's on top. It's not blue anymore, but we know it's on top. We know it's a heading, so we know it's the main topic. So all the stuff at the bottom is the key details. It's explaining the modern marvels. It's explaining what that means. Okay? Here's our last page. Meet a Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons are the biggest lizards in the world. They use their tongues to smell. They can use their claws to climb trees. Komodo dragons live on islands in Asia. So where's our heading? Our main topic? Bam! The whole main topic of this section was about Komodo dragons, right? So what were the key details about Komodo dragons? Well, they are the biggest lizards in the world, and they did other things. Now, looking back at our man, where is his main topic? Bum, 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 his head, right? We know that's the main topic because it's on top. Then we have our key details on the bottom explaining Komodo dragons, just like we have our key details for his body, knowing that it's at the bottom of the page. So I hope that explains a little bit more, friends. When you look at these kind of books, if the heading's up there, that means it's the main topic of that section, and all the stuff coming under it are the key details. So, now that we know that, right, we know all that, we're going to start thinking about our papers. We're not doing anything too crazy today, friends, but I'm going to explain what is an opinion. So an opinion is how you feel, how you think or feel about a person or a thing, right? Person or anything. That's an opinion. How you think about them or how you feel. That is your opinion. Not everyone has the same opinion, but let's see. So, my question to you at home is, what is the best breakfast food? I'm giving you a minute to answer. Now I'm going to ask my friends here. In my opinion, bacon is the best breakfast food. Cool. Okay. Anyone else? In my opinion, pancakes are the best breakfast food. And I have my friends here saying in my opinion because it's their opinion. That's your opinion. You might not believe, other people might not think that pancakes are the best breakfast food. So you have to say, in my opinion. In my opinion, oatmeal is the best breakfast food. Ooh, that's a good one. Too bad you're not facing the board, buddy, but that's a good one. Oatmeal's a good one. So Miss G's best breakfast food is something called mango. So it's this plantain here. It's a type of banana. It's smashed up. You put onions on top. You usually have with eggs, with salami, with fried cheese. That kind of breakfast, friends, is what Miss G loves. That is her favorite breakfast food. You might have heard of this. You might not have. You might not agree with me, and that's okay. But that's my favorite breakfast food. Now, at home, I hope you answered. And you noticed here in our class, they all answered. Did everyone in class have the same opinion? Did everyone say their breakfast food was the same? No, right? So think about that. Why might it be important to share your opinion? What can you learn by listening to other people's opinions? So we went over what opinions are. You saw that everyone had a different opinion about breakfast food, including your own at home. Why did we say this? Why do we bother? Why would I ask, what's your favorite breakfast food? What's the point? Well, you can listen to different ideas. Right. So I heard different ideas about bacon and pancakes as a breakfast food. Maybe Miss G's not used to having bacon for breakfast. Maybe she usually has it for other things. You can tell someone what you think. That is true. So I told you guys what I thought was the best breakfast food, right? You might learn more about the world. That is true. So I hope my friends learn more about Miss G talking about mango. Mango is from my country and is in a different continent. So you actually did learn a little bit more about the world because you listened to Miss G's favorite breakfast food. That kind of breakfast is usually in the Dominican Republic, where I'm from. So we learn all sorts of things, friends, when we talk to each other about our opinions, okay? So that's what we really need to concentrate on, our opinions. Talking about your opinion, letting other people learn it, but understanding that not everyone has the same opinion. So today you have a paper, and what is it about? What was the best thing to do at recess? So my friends, don't freak out. You're just writing your name and date. You're writing one sentence explaining your opinion, starting with I think. So instead of saying in my opinion, which is true, you can say I think. It's the same thing. It's what you think. Your opinion is what you think. So you can start the sentence I think. So, to give an example, if I asked, what's the best pet, cats or dogs? Miss G will answer the question, I think cats make better pets than a dog. That's my whole sentence, starting with an uppercase, ending with a period, and that's what I think. And I started my sentence with I think. Then I would draw a picture of myself with a cat. So for here, you guys are going to put what you think is best to do at recess, okay? Remember back to recess and how much fun you had and what was the best thing about it. Then you're going to draw me a picture to match your sentence. So I hope you draw yourself in the picture doing the best thing at recess, okay? And I'll read it out, friends, for shout out so we can see who had the best thing to do at recess. And don't forget to label your picture. So it's just one sentence, friends, telling me the best thing to do at recess. That is all, friends. So for now, what we're going to do is look at some videos because I did promise that we will look at videos, okay? So our first video up is Conscience. I'm going to raise it just a little bit. I hope my friends at home can hear it.
Go. Children had to walk to school. Now they take buses. That is how school has changed.
Great job. Oh, there you go. He's pointing to his pictures. I love how he had his full topic sentence. Great job, Conscious. Awesome job. Yay. Okay, let's do one more, friends. time was happening quickly, so now we have to get back to it. Here we go.
Good morning, teachers and class. My name is Eliana. I am doing a presentation about school then and now. School has changed over time. Long ago, school only had one room. Now we have lots of rooms. That is how school has changed over time.
Awesome job, Eliana. So Miss G will probably go over your papers a little bit closer so you guys can see that too. But you guys did such a great job. Both Conscious and Eliana had the papers out. They were facing the camera. They had big smiles. All the checks, friends. You guys get all the checks. Love it. Great job, guys. We're going to keep going over different shout outs. This was a longer video, but I hope you enjoyed the shout outs. All right, friends, I'll see you tomorrow.